Hello world, this is BC Radio 1 News coming to you live from the Republic of Ireland. Please, I want somebody to do something for me if you are watching me live right now. Tell me that you are getting me live, that I may know. Can somebody tell me yes, you are live? All right. We are live. I can see. We are live. Once again, this is BC Radio 1 News, bringing you the gospel of the restoration of Biafra from the Republic of Ireland. I am your host, Evangelist B, bringing you the gospel of the restoration of Biafra. I want to see what our brothers are saying here as regard to this streaming right now. Bear with me because there are some technicalities here. We want to know that you are getting what we are displaying to you. I want to get the whole information about. Okay, you are live. Thank you, brothers. Thank you, sisters, for telling me this. I bring you the gospel of redemption from the Republic of Ireland. Today we are going to talk on an important issue as regard to the quest of Biafra, and I have few things that I want to talk about today based on what has happened. A new organization of what we called Ohanaeze Indigbo that have just recently deregistered by one reason or the other, and the other one a new one emerges. But before I go on, there is something that happened yesterday on the broadcast that our leader Mazen Nanda Kanu made. So I want to talk about the prophet first of all. Meanwhile, I want to use this opportunity to thank you, Biafrans, great people of Biafra. And I say, in Biafra we stand, we are not going back, we are not retreating, we are not surrendering. And we must do something whenever we see something that is not ramming or not giving us any form of support to what we are, as regard to what we are doing. You are welcome, brothers. You are welcome, sister. I appreciate all of you. If this time is the first time you are coming up to my program, please, I plead for you to subscribe to my YouTube channel. It's called BC Radio 1 News from the Republic of Ireland. I am your host, Evangelist B. Also, I want you to share this video right now because it's important to our very struggle. This is an important key type of this struggle. We must not retreat. We must not surrender. Enemies must be put to shame by the special grace of God. Yes, like I said, I want to talk about the old and the new Ohanaeze, what we may expect from them. Because when we see a new brand of Ohanaezes coming out, some of us may not understand what transpired to the register of the old one and what happens to the new one. And they might try to use some political terms that make it look like they are going to be different, but at the end of it all, they are going to be the same. The reason why I say this is there is a man called Marcus Tullius Cicero. He said a man who does not know or does not understand the history of his place, your home. He said that man will remain a child forever. Okenye na amagi ihe mere na be ha, omena na be ha, ihe ndị be ha ji biri, history, akụkọ ihe ndị gboo mere na be ha, o ihe mere ha nwa ji wụrụ like anyị nwawu ndị Igbo, ihe mere anyị ji wụrụ ndị Igbo. Ọ sị na okenye na-amaghị ihe akụkọ ihe mere mgbe gboo na be ha, na okenye ahụ ga-awụ a child forever. And you can see that the reason why some of our elders, our monarchs, our elites, our prominent people, the reason why they are making mistake every day. I want to explain to you what Marcus Aurelius Cicero said. I want to give you the explanation. It's because they don't know the history of who we are, the Biafrans or the Igbos or the Shekris or the Anang or the Bibio. You don't know the history of your place. Right? You will remain a child forever. That's what the man said, which means, what is the attribute of a child? Destroying, 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 destroying. If you give a child something, it doesn't question the value of what you gave to him or her. He would like to pieces that in, and meanwhile, while he's piecing that in, he may never knew how to couple that in back. So almost every toy, everything that you give to a child is always destroyed. It's not intentional to destroy because he's a child. He doesn't know the value of it. It is only an adult that you give something that is very valuable. The adult will look into that thing and said, okay, this thing is an important something. I must preserve it. The child doesn't know that. So when we don't understand the history of our place, there will be repetition of mistake. They call it cyclical repetition, going around continuously. You make one mistake today, the next year you make the same mistake, the next year you make the same mistake, the next year you make the same mistake, continuously until the day you die. And that's why we have some of the elders we have today who are foolish elders, because a young person that are so myopic, so stupid, so foolish in the mind, have no reasoning. As he grows and never changes, there is no changes in that child. Do you know what will happen? That child become an old child. He become an old fool, a old stupid people. So when you see such a person in a position in a society whereby he is coming out to give you an advice, he will give you an advice like a fool, like a stupid, because there is no changes in the life of that child till the time he become old. So there is no single knowledge or talent that he can display that will be emulatable, that people can be able to copy. Did you understand? So that's the same thing that Marcus Aurelius Cicero is telling us, me and you. If we, or some of this our monarch, this our adult, they call elders. When you talk, they say you insult them. The reason why they don't the reason why they are making mistake is because some of them are fools when they are young. Not some of them might not be fool, but they are myopic in mind. They are selfish. Everything they do. If you are a man, you have children in your house. With the intelligence of an aged old person, you will be able to be monitoring your children. What your child will be in the future, you already know it. As a father, because your eyes upon your children. Every characteristic that is coming out from your children, right? You are noting them. And the Bible na say, na made okay na manwe aga gamba rifonni welata nolo. That means an adult, a full intelligent adult knows a child who can go to outside or go to abroad and remember that I have old people. So whatever I am eating there, I will put some reservation that I will kept so that if I go home, I give to my father, my mother. So that is it. Some children, they don't care. I have one of them in my family, in my own house. He doesn't care about Anybody, all he cares about himself. But I'm praying every day that God will change his mind. This is how they grow. If you don't talk sense into that child and sit him down and correct him, when he grows with that type of mindset or sentiment in the mind or some of concept that he have developed by himself, this is my own philosophy, the way I want to, everything is me. I don't care about anybody. If you don't correct that child become old. He becomes selfish, an old selfish man. He will not think about the future. He will not think about the children. He will not think about the way the Fulanis are killing our people, the raping our people. He will not think about it because he is like embedded or inert. He grows inborn. It's inside him from childhood and grow. And that's why we are talking, so that we talk shame on them for them to be able to depart from their wickedness. All right? Excuse me, I have to take some coffee. So today, if you are joining us for the first time, the issue of the day is the old and the new Ohanaeze Indigbo. What is the difference? That is the topic of today. But I want to keep that one aside to talk about the prophetess that called yesterday. I check into my phone to find the number of IPOB that I have before. I don't see it because sometimes, when you have problem with your SIM card, if you change your SIM card mistakenly and you did not save the number both in SIM card and phone, you lose it. Some of us, we don't remember ourselves. When we have problem, we just change another calling plan. You take another company, and every number you stop in the SIM card, you throw it away. Or when they lock it and switch over your number to a new SIM card, you lost all your contact. So until when somebody told me, go to Gmail, anytime you want to save number in your phone, click Gmail, not your phone, not your SIM card, click Gmail. As you are installing a platform and save it. Anytime you lose your phone, I'm giving you as a secret right now, you lose your phone, so long as you know your email address. So even if you forget your email address, if you get a new phone and change new phone, you can go to forget password and get your password. You log in. Every of number that you store will automatically synchronize in your phone. So I lost it. I was calling people yesterday to be able to get this number because what the prophetess was saying was very annoying to me. It makes me very angry. And that's why I say to you right now, share this video. Share the video. We, the IPOBs, we are intelligent people. We have pastors. We have traditionalists, Akajofo. We have bishops, we have reverend fathers, we have scientists, we have traders, we have technocrats, we have them all. We have them biologists, we have them. Biafra is a great people, a great nation. So when something that is perversing or something that is creating a detrimental atmosphere, as we are listening, it provokes us. Yesterday I was mad. Who is this prophetess? Where is this prophetess coming from? I look. I only remember the Skype, Radio Biafra 6. It's in my Skype. I remember I call. My phone, Maazekano Kano was concentrating on the people who are calling through phone. My own is triggering off. Sometimes it's connected like it's cut off. In short, it shut me off completely. So I was very upset yesterday. So I said today, I propose to make video, the streaming that I'm doing now, the broadcast about Ohanaeze Indigbo, new Ohanaeze Indigbo that I saw in the Facebook. And I say, okay, let me combine this thing together. Now, I want to talk about the prophet. There is in the Bible what the Bible, I haven't searched for that very vast verse of the chapter and the verse of the Bible. I would have loved to get it and show you. There was a man who was sick, and a prophet, young prophet, came and ministered the will of God, the vision of God, prayed for that person. And God told that young prophet, do not drink water, even this coffee that I'm drinking now. Anything they give to you, do not take. You know God. It's not that those people are defiled people that have undelo morgeni. Mana God have the way he does his things, and he has a principle of ordering. He's a God, authoritative God. He doesn't want anybody to question whatever he instructs you to do. He's told the new prophet, right? Do not take anything from this place we are going. Don't take any single thing. The prophet agreed and abide by the law of God after praying, ministering, giving the will of God, and he left. So there are one old prophet, the Bible called it old prophet, whom the Spirit of God have left for many years. Share this video now. It's very important. That's the good thing you can do. Share this video now. Bring as much as people that can watch this video right now. God told this young prophet, just like Mazikanona, for example, is, there are old people who have fought for this Biafra. They have the vision. They have demonstrated. Rafu Wazirike, I will not say that he has not tried. He has tried his best. He was in prison. His mother died, and all the rest of them. He has paid a lot of price. There's no doubt about it. But the beginning of something is not the what matters. The what matters is the end. So I give him credit for that. Mazi Chukwuemeka Odumogwe Ojukwu have been in the forefront of this Biafra. He's the one, in fact, who championed the civil war because he said, oh, my people are being marginalized and I cannot take it anymore. Right? He fought, he challenged the status quo, and they resorted to war. He has done a great job. No, his name will never be removed. He's the pioneer of Biafra. Right? They have his own vision. Then Mazen Nande Kanu came up. He has his own vision. He said, God told me. God said, fearlessly go. Whatever you ask, if you ever fear, I will destroy you. If you are fearless, I will give you Biafra. Listen, it's a vision. It's a vision. And this thing that I'm doing here right now, the broadcast that I'm doing, is a vision. God gave me as a vision, open a platform you can call Radio Biafra, BC Radio and Christian, so that I will be combining the Christian thing, combining the philosophical thing, combining the daily phenomena, the things that is happening in our society, in the families. Like I said before, I will talk about marriage here, I will talk about parenting, I will talk about everything. I've been trying to see if I can get my platform to be stable. And by God's grace, my voice, people can confess now that my voice is coming, and I'm trying to improve it more and more to make you to have a pleasant feeling while you are listening to me. Right? It's a vision. And somebody comes suddenly and tell me, oh, I was in the dream, my God, he said, or she said, my God told me, and my God never, who is that your God? Why did that your God not come to tell me when I was starting this thing? Why sudden change of God? This is where people make mistake of the Bible and the men of God, right? And this prophet was told, don't eat food, don't take anything, so that, right, You do not ensnare yourself with the sin of these people. Be clean. When you do my job, just go. Leave it for me. I will be the one to reward you. The prophet finished his job. I will get to that very verse maybe before we finish. I will Google it. Because, we are not young people to carry every quotation or every chapter that is in the Bible in the brain. All right? So, this prophet have done his job, finished, and was going. One old prophet, a witch like that woman, that prophetess is a witch. That's where I'm going now. He saw the achievement of this new young prophet. Clear vision from God. God have left me. What can I do now to complicate or to deceive this man so that he will be like me? When people attempt something in life and they don't succeed, it's only somebody that have a fear of God in him that will see another person coming to do the same thing that he has done, which is did not yield any success, will be the one that can encourage you and even get idea of his mistake and tell you not to do the same mistake. It's only somebody who is sincere and simplicity of mind, who has the fear of God, can do that. Majority of people are, because it's not me, I'm going to make sure I bring this man down by all means. I'm not going to allow him to succeed. He cannot be famed the way he wants to. I will destroy him. Mazen Nnamdi Kanu should know that. I will tell you the source of that prophetess vision. That revelation. It's not revelation. People sent the woman to come and tell our leader, oh, the new version thing now that it will be raining is restructuring. Why not leave this your vision that God gave you? So he's trying to tell Mazen Nnamdi Kanu that he's very stupid. The woman is telling our leader that he is a very stupid man. Number two, the woman is telling our leader that the vision that God gave you, it was not God. It was her own God that is the authentic God that gave the revelation to counter your own. My brother, there is something that is said in the Bible, right? The Bible says that the Spirit of God does not contradict itself. Right? They are subject to one another. That means they respect each other. Right? So, God told Mazen Nnamdi Kanu that Biafra is coming. Go, I am with you the day you fear. And Mazen Nnamdi Kanu begin to tell them, in my own opinion, I would not talk about restructuring, but restructure, try to restructure. If you don't change the marginalization, no airport in our place, Niger Bridge 419 every year, Enugu Airport, Port Harcourt Airport, Calabar Seaport, no federal road, customs everywhere in the east, police checking point everywhere, pinpointing all this injustice to the world, warning Nigeria that is coming. That God told him that he's going to use this radio to destroy Nigeria, that he would dismantle Nigeria. That's always what he says. But his own vision is that if you don't restructure, I want total separation from Nigeria, Biafra. Total restoration of Biafra. That's what I want. And that vision is what he said that God said, with the fearlessness, I will be with you and I will grant you your request. Now, like I said, that the Bible said that the Spirit of God is subject to each other. God gave a revelation about, I will give you Biafra if you are not fearless. So if God promised Mazen Kanu that I will give you Biafra, it's authentic. If truly the revelation that God gave to Mazen Nnamdi Kanu is genuine. He's not framing it. He did not claim with maybe he's on a trance, thinking of what is happening in Nigeria, and God just something in his mind, thought, not vision, come to his mind and say, "Oh, I will give you Biafra if you make it." It is not a revelation for him. If he make any change, that means it's not a revelation. So now the Spirit of God from other prophets, you can check about around Nigeria, both some of the prophets in the west, in the east, in the north, talking about the imminent arrival of Biafra all the time. They are now cooperating. Those spirits are cooperating. They are subject to each other, to the vision that Mazen and the Canon, because they cannot contradict each other. That's why God is revealing to those people. Do you remember a man that is in UK that made video maybe a few months ago that said 2010 God revealed to him, and maybe because he didn't think about Biafra, and so many of us in the Igbo, we are anti-Biafra. So many Igbo people are very useless, stupid. I'm telling you the truth. They don't think about themselves. All they think about money, how to get money. You lost senses of what makes people a normal human being, an ethnic nationality, where you came from. You lost sense of it, only thinking about money, only myself. Now, so all these prophets that are talking about Biafra, they were subjecting themselves to the revelation that God gave to Mazen Nandekano, which means that they are not conflicting. Tell me how God will suddenly come back and say, okay, that revelation I gave you, my son, Nandekano, is no longer effective now. I have changed my mind. I want to drive you in another direction. What I want you now is to drop Biafra and begin to talk about restructure. This is a new vision I'm giving to you. If it is me, I will tell that God is a mad God. It's not a good God, because it's not a God of principle. It's not a God of discipline. He doesn't know what he's talking about. If it's me. So tell me how this God, other prophets, TB Joshua, many of them, I see Biafra coming. Oh, Biafra is coming. The other man shout, change now, restructure now. Call these people. He was hammering in different time of his ministration, different services. He was talking the same thing because he was proving that his vision was authentic. He's talking about it consistently. He says, is there anybody from the government department is here? Listen to me. Carry it to Aso Rock. Tell the presidency that restructure now or lose Biafra or lose Nigeria. They didn't listen. Mazikan at a point say, there is no need for restructuring anymore. We are not interested in restructuring. How many years now? At the dying minute, a woman come. Let me tell you. Finish the old prophet something. This man finished his job, and was on the way back home. This witchcraft wizard, old prophet, who God left, was not happy that God is using the new prophet. He moved and they went spy the man the route that he will be taking to go home. He went and stopped him on the way. I said, yes. Come and eat. The man said, no, God said I should not eat. I should just do this prayer and go home. He said, no, that God came back last night, just like the false prophetess that came now. That God came back last night and tell him that everything is okay now. You can come and eat the food. The new prophet did not use logic. That's why I always talk about logic. Why would God, first of all, tell me not to eat food? God hammer it in my ear. Don't eat. Don't touch anything. Any gift they give you, don't touch it, because if you take it, you defile yourself. How can a God who all-knowing God, a disciplined God, almighty, change his mind and tell another prophet to go and tell the new prophet, the young prophet, that he should go back and take food. The young prophet did not question himself. Why is it that God shows me, and instead of him to tell me again, okay, go back and go and eat, I have changed my mind. And the same God that told me not to eat this food changed his mind and went to another person. He's a harlot to God, though. That one is not the original God. He's a harlot God because that God is not stable. It's not a man God. It's not a disciplined God. I'm not saying this to abuse God anyway, but there are so many gods. We are gods. But I'm talking about that particular God that tell that woman that thing is an imbecile God. It's not a God. This God that revealed to the prophet his will. Don't eat. Go. I will bless you. Don't take anything. Don't drink water. The young prophet did not question. That's why it's good for us to use logic whenever we want to do something. You see my logic. When I'm talking about logic, it's not science. Logic is exposing evil and good through actions that was displayed or demonstrated. That is what we're talking about, logic. God told me not to eat food. Just pray and go home. The same God did not come back to me. Go back now and eat. I have changed my mind. He went to another person. I will not take it from that God. I will not. I will say, God, the first message you give to me is what I'm keeping. If you want to kill me, you better kill me now. I'm not taking it. I'm not going there. You told me and I'm keeping it. I wrote it down that I shouldn't eat. I shouldn't take anything. God, sorry, I am not going there. The man did not, he's not smart. Did not use logic. He went back and do what? Go and eat food, sleep, drink till the morning. Because he said that God told me that it's night, because the man was going in the night. That God says it's night now. You see the tricks that he used. He presented night. And you know that night is a dangerous atmosphere. Every night is very dangerous because every evil thing comes out in the night. In the street, in anywhere. To hunt for their scavengers. They come in the night. Witchcraft, that's why they go in the night. So he presented a good, very good what? Point that is night. God said, forgotten that the young prophet, forgotten that God who lead him to this place, even in the darkest night, that God can still keep him until he get home. He presented night. The man said, okay. He turned back and eat and eat and eat and eat, sleep in the night. In the morning, early in the morning, he packed his loads in the donkey and was going home. God sent a lion to go and tear down and pieces the young prophet. Right? Oh, people passing there saw bees and all the things stuck on the body of the prophet and the donkey standing there. And they said what they make proverb. Oh, this is a young prophet that was deceived by an old prophet. This woman is an old donkey, old baboon, old monkey, old crocodile god, prophet that want to swallow a young prophet. Come on now. I received a lot of call yesterday. Hey, did you see what is going on in the what our leader is doing? Please, can you call? I say, I'm listening. Can you call this and that? I was even angry with one person. Say, hey, I'm listening to this thing right now. Allow me to finish it, listening to it first of all. For you to see. I'm not saying this because people are calling me, but people knows And they know that when I deliberate on issue, I pieces that issue with wisdom. Not proud, because we are Bible scholars. And I have also participated in mysticism and occultism. I know manipulations of people. I know how things works. So, this is how the young prophet died with the revelation and the vision that God gave to him. What happened? He disobeyed God because he did not kept to the voice that told him, go and do this and go. Don't take it. He disobeyed God and abandoned what God told him. The old prophet is still alive. That's why there is a man called, I used to make a reference with him, René Descartes. I will talk about him. He talked about mind, soul, and spirit. I have talked part of it in one of my broadcasts. I will bring it in detail. He talked about human soul and human spirit. He's not born again, no. He's a philosopher. But he says with logic that if there is soul and there is spirit, that intellectuals like him will not tell him when we have prison yard, when we have judges that judge people when they do ill things, that there will not be a judgment place for the souls that committed atrocities on earth. He said, with mathematics, logic, he proved it, that there will be a judgment for human soul and the human spirit. I will talk about that. Do you see? René Descartes said that I question everything. I leave nothing unturned. He said, because I am a thinking machine. Listen what he said. Because he has the ability to think and to reason. That is the highest gift that God have given to me and you. So therefore, if you bring anything to me, if you tell me anything, the first thing that will come to my mind is this sign that goes like this, question mark. Why is this person telling me this? What is the purpose? What is the motive behind it? What will I benefit? What will I not benefit? He said he questioned. In our place, our adage said, monkey said, I can only swear for the child that I have inside the womb. But the one that I'm carrying at back, I cannot swear. Because of what? I did not know when he put hand and grab a woman that carry banana on the head and be walking, chewing, swallow, clean his tongue. And I come and I say, oh, my child is a very trusted worthy child. I have been growing this child. Monkey say, I cannot do that because this child was in the back. I have no eye in the back. This one inside it. Is it not the same thing René Descartes is saying? You must question everything that come across your way. If you know you want to be free from falsehood and deception of human being. Let me tell you that this woman was sent by Obasanjo Gowon. Period. Yes, they have tried with miscreant, jobless, terrorists, insultive people. They don't know how to talk. Reckless talkers. They have tried every avenue to stop the agitation for Biafra. The Biafra agitation have continued destroying the foundation. I don't know why so many IPOB members are not making videos now. They're supposed to be making video because I can see the fierce attack that is coming from every angle now. I can see very furious. They are very angry. They are coming with every fierceness. Because what? Election is approaching, my brothers. What happened the other election, the last election that the street was empty? They don't want to see it happen again. They are now lobbying, giving money. But the question that I asked the people, somebody who gave you money to come and talk rubbish, what do you think that they can do for you? If I give you money, oh, go and talk on my behalf. You don't want to see what good I plan for the nation. Or the one that previous people, what have they done? Oh, I'm giving money. Why am I giving you money? Do I need to give you money for you to vote me? No. If I give, vote is your right and your decision. Who do you trust? You vote him. Why would a normal human being with the thinking faculties give you money, say, go and vote for me? I'm bribing you. Do you think if I give you money to vote for me, if I enter into the office, I will calculate how many billion or trillion that I have spent bribing? I will be gathering money everywhere. Even your mother, yourself that I gave to money, I will be gathering, I will be taking from your pot to make sure I cover what I spent before I can think of. That's why they don't build your road. That's why we don't have a good shopping mall. Government, society build this Balinkolik shopping mall we have here, everywhere. Who are building it? Government gave grant to business people, chamber of commerce of every society to be building it, to make things closer, that people will not be going mad to be buying. The foolishness of Igbo people is what make the Lagos to be developed. The northern side developed, Igbo land non-developed. So you see all this nonsense we are talking. Oh, Yoruba, Hausa, Buola. Forget about the shit. The people that are killing themselves is the Igbos. Yoruba did not do anything. Outside, I cannot agree with anybody again telling me Yoruba. If I see anything wrong Yoruba people do, I will say it. Yoruba did not put yoke. Ejiri, Odo, Otigianuku Porogola Lagos, Otigianuku Porogola Uguausa. Or greed, stupidity, selfishness that drive our people. You go to China, you go and buy fake medicine. Chalk, you bring it home. Tomorrow you build 3 deck. Huh? Let's leave that one apart. But we must be saying the truth. The problem we have, Ohanaeze Indigbo, both the old one and the new one, I will tell you. They are the problem we have. Nnayanwodo came out in public, say, if you want to lay hand on any Hausa man, kill me first. Do we need native doctor to use his offer to make forecast whether this man is saboteur or not? No, his action, his word. He took his position in the public. Tomorrow, he said, Nandekano Pariama, I will go and burn house. I will go and send my boys. This is complete madness. You can't send any boy. If you send any boy, we retaliate 100%. 100%. So, the prophet, you see the prophetess, look at the shit the woman is talking. Hey, my God told me now. The woman is very shameless, stupid. The woman have no single knowledge. Your God. Imagine Nandekan is trying to use diplomacy before he told us that he doesn't want to use diplomacy because diplomacy is lies. We know that the woman is lying. Why not tell the woman that is lying? And you tell us to respect the woman in her own opinion. So many of us are angry that you are even listening to the woman. Because anything you say, bam, people copy it. Oh, our leader have said. Oh, our leader is favoring the woman. Oh, our leader is accepting what this woman is saying. So therefore, we should not talk ill of that woman. Why can't we talk ill of a witchcraft? That Amo Supotra in the broad daylight. Ne bia tinyan dodo ne bi ne brokase na bagan dodo. Give this I happen. One na uro no mere. Chineke na ekwukwele ihe ọjọọ. That's why you choro ka mkpo say Mazi forget it. Forget it. We are not listening to this one. Amosu Durable amosu karaka putra in the daytime. Witchcraft that appear in the daytime. To bewitch the whole Biafra. In the radio that every one of us are listening. We say we should leave her. No, I disagree. That's why I kept old Ohanaeze Indigbo and new Ohanaeze Indigbo at the back. Put the false prophetess in the front, because a lot of thousands and millions of Biafrans want to know my opinion as an evangelist. Mazikano, Obasanjo, Danjumaha, Gowon, Ohanaeze Indigbo na Ndoshi na Ndara, Yoruba, Afanifere, Oduduwa, they are still clamoring. Tudumbu them. They are the one that sent this beast that are telling us that the God, her God. Which God? Where is that her God? Is her God greater than the God of Biafra? That we are fasting. You are praying to God, fasting and praying to God, reading the Bible. How many of them are reading the Bible in what they are doing? How many of them are fasting and consulting God? Are we going to become the new prophet that are deceived by the old prophet? I believe anyway by your word, because you say there's no going back. That is nonsense. But that respect you want to give to that woman, the woman does not deserve it. For that woman to have the boldness to come and call you in the broad daylight. My brother, that woman is so bold. That our God told us not to leave Biafra. I don't even know. Mani obo ha bara wogene. Obo taya baraba. Even we le akugo njin. Siare ne hokapugo. Onwere be haja azu haga. All right? So nobody should talk about God. I want to clear it that God cannot send you a message and counter his message. No. The Bible said the Spirit of God are subject to each other. That means the first prophecy that came, the second prophecy will be in line with the first prophecy. The first one. The second one will be in line because they cannot contradict each other. The reason why the Igbo society are not succeeding, because we have different contradiction in our character, in our behavior. There is lack of love in Igbo land. Igbo land are the worst people on earth when you talk about love. Open a church, they will not come. They will go to Yoruba church. Even till tomorrow, they are still doing it. God will continue to punish Igbo people one by one. Not all of them, because there are thousands of people also calling me, saying that, no, they don't build, they don't purchase land in Lagos. Right? So I will not say, but I say, okay, when Fulani ne rape Ndibo, it's early morning, it's just starting, it's just beginning. Because the raping, I have not seen any lesson that they have taught anybody. No, I have not seen. I have not seen. Marcus Tullius Tusiro say a man that forget the history of his place will remain a child forever. Ebulako have 4 children. He bring them on the table. Excuse me. How long will something happen to you for you to learn a lesson? The first one say, it will happen to me once. The second one say 2 times. The third one say, if it happens to me, the third one, I will learn my lesson. The fourth one say, I will not allow even one single one to happen. I will look at those people that it has happened to. I use it to learn lesson. He draw that van very close, say, you are my child. This one, they are gaff. They are gaff. Mbia, ishi ha bakono. Ihe ge mego fuburo, mego brato, mego before ge mane. Kolo no nishi. Ebulako, omoyano, okporofu. Sena ka wumwa. Because Ebulako is a very intelligent. A bulako is a sheep, an intelligent sheep that born 4 kids and begin to ask them, how long will something happen to you before you learn lesson? The one that said, I will not allow anything to happen. I will look at the people that something has happened. I will learn my lesson. He said, this is my child. He keep this child. I'm trying to educate you for you to learn. There are so many things that are happening in the social media that is a lesson to us. It has not happened to us. Some of us are not even noting it down. To say, I learn in social media that this is in this. If I see important thing, this is my note. I have it 2, 3, 4 here. If anyone fool, I take another one. I write. Point. Sometimes you forget. So false prophet, the woman, if you are listening to me, madam, from Yoruba land, that God, your God, I say to your God that your God, your God is a marine God. It's not a good God. Your God is a calf God. Your God is a witchcraft God. Your God is a mad God. Your God is bullshit. Because why would that God tell you something to come and tell me, say their God told you, and they want me to be confused? Why can't that God tell me? Besides, I trust so much and I believe so much. I believe the prophecy. But since the Bible have been printed, Bible is the last prophecy. Everything that is written in the Bible is the last prophecy. Any prophecy that is coming from any individual must be subject to the Bible. If it is not, that's why so many Christians inside the church, pastor will fuck them, sleep with them. Before you know it, when you be pregnant. Because you're not reading the Bible. You believe in the Bible, you believe in the pastor. Some women respect pastor more than your husband. You call your pastor sir. You come home. Oh, Barnabas. Oh, Jacob. Oh, all sort of names. But if you go to outside, the man who doesn't feed you, who did not come to marry you, I'm not saying now my wife is not calling me by name, so that nobody will say maybe I'm referring to my wife, but I just use myself to make reference. Some people, some men in the house, listen to this false prophet. Read your Bible. If you are in Judaism, read the Old Testament. If it is what you believe, I don't question you with your religion, but use your brain to know which one is which one do I follow. If you are a Christian, read your Bible and tell me the way you respect your pastor or believe in the prophet of the pastor. Why are you not believing your husband? Why are you not trusting your husband? Why are you not calling him sir? There is problem. Disobedient. Rebelliousness against the man. It's very simple. So, I said I believe so much in prophecy and prophets. But brothers, if you give me a prophecy, I don't have any particular quotation in the Bible because, as we are getting old now, you can't be remembering anything. But I know thousands of phrases that have been said in the Bible. That's why if I want to grab it, I just use the phrase, go to Google, type this phrase, the quotation will come out, bam. Because it shows that I have read the Bible from Genesis to Revelation 100 times. The phrases is what I need. I would have searched for that old prophet before I came here. Old new prophet was deceived. If you can Google it, you can get it. Right? I believe so much in prophecy, but I digest and contemplate. Spinoza, a man called Spinoza that there is a book called Ethics about Benedict Spinoza. He believed so much in that God, everything that happens, the way it happened, God have determined. He's a determinist. That God have determined that he will be there. But I believe him to an extent as a believer in the Bible. But when I go deeper with other philosophy, I find out that it is not everything that God orchestrated. No way. God created Lucifer. Did he tell Lucifer to rebel against God? The mind of Lucifer, according to the Bible, I will go to the side of the north. I will build my kingdom. I will be like the Most High. His thought is to be like God. Probably there is some plans of overthrowing God. Because when that's touched, I will be like the Most High. Did you see? Initially predetermined, he was good. Lucifer is not a bad name. Lucifer is a shining star, a brilliant star, beautiful star. Lucifer. That's the name God gave him when he created him. But he gave him Satan to depict him, the character that he demonstrated. Satan means evil. Evil. Because God said what? In another chapter, you were created beautifully, perfectly from onset, until evil came into your mind through his thought, contemplation. I want to look like the Most High God. That's why he was called Satan. His name was changed to depict him, to represent the character he performed. Right? That's why when you say Lucifer, something is Lucifer. Even if you call somebody Lucifer, Lucifer is not a bad name. Lucifer means glittering star, shining star. That's what it means. You know when you wear a ring that have big diamond, original diamond, if you flash a light, it will be sparkling. That is how Lucifer was created. But his name was changed to Satan to depict his character. All right? So, when a prophecy is given, I look at what could make this prophecy to come. Does it have any benefit linking to word of God? Prophecy said, Biafra, dialogue now. Time is coming, it will be too late. In the process, you know that the man knew that Biafra, which had been prophesied for many years, even after the war, there is a man called Denna, he prophesied a Biafra coming. After 1970, that war just ended. He said, I saw Biafra coming. So this new prophet is now talking about dialogue now, that this thing is imagined with the force. He said, I saw a puppy going, and so many wide, strong beasts was following him. And the guy looked at and saw that the people are following, he gave him more confidence. All right? The man did not say that Biafra will not come. Anybody that come out and prophesy, there's one of our lady, few years back, that said, you think you can get Biafra, carrying flag, walking on the street. Go and get Biafra. It is only God Almighty will get us Biafra. Now, let us use logic in the vision of that stupidity. That stupid vision. That stupid sermon. Only God will get us Biafra when me and you sleeping in the house. God will come and get us Biafra. Right? Not carrying flag will not get us Biafra. What is the flag? Flag symbolizing. The symbolisms of flag symbolizes a nation of Biafra. It's an icon. When you carry it on the street, people look at you. Nobody tells them what you are trying to do. Your body language have already signified this is what these people are standing for. Biafran cap, Biafran clothing. Remember when we started New Mazikano say anything you can print Biafra, anywhere, print it. It's an idea, it's a wisdom that God gave to him. We make it notorious. Notorious. EU knows about it. UN knows. If UN tell you that they don't know about Biafra, it's because they are murderous people. They don't care about people dying every day. They know it. The problem is that some of them are collaborating with Nigeria. They are diplomats that whenever they raise a new diplomat in Nigeria, Nigeria government will go and visit them and give them money. And they will be talking rubbish of what is happening. You think the United Nations doesn't know that Nigerians are dying every day? They know, because money, oil, is what is controlling the world. And that's why some of us are at home now. And we have not recovered for it. I don't think we will ever recover for it, because the plan is too deep. So if you are a Christian, be strong now, because persecution, be strong. So that woman say, Biafra Nabia, no chuku genya Biafra no we. Did you see that? Ekwensu, Satan is using the woman. Where is the logic that I don't need to come out on the street? We will be at home. This is where Mazen Nande can have problem with the Council of Elders of Indigenous People of Biafra. Let me make it clear right now. Do you know why Mazen can have problem with Barrister Emeka and how I use logic to disassociate myself? You are carrying filing every day. Police now, police are shooting our people, killing them every day. Nobody's talking. You are carrying file. If file here today, High Court or where you come tomorrow on the judgment day, they say judge is ill, is sick. They postponed it to next year. Next year again. People are still dying every day on the street. People, every second, police is killing. Checking point everywhere. You have not gone to the newspaper or to social media, say the type of killing that is taking place in our land there is unbearable. We cannot take it. Tell me if you are a normal human being. Why is it that Emeka and the Council of Elders, why are they not strong? Why? They are claiming that they started something and they cannot come and took it away. This is complete shit, because ndị baa na atụ ilu so achọwacha ebe a ga-ejide aka ma ahụ eti aka n'ikpere jide n'ikpere were bilite. The Council of Elders is a deadly, complete dead organization. Dead organization that is controlled by people who are 80 years, 90 years. Some of them, they cannot even talk anymore. They are in the cushion. They are bringing them food. Even if somebody enters inside the house, it is their children that is telling them who came in. This is the man that is telling us that is filing case with the Nigerian government. Why are we filing case and keeping quiet while our people are being killed? The reason why we are filing cases is because there is ulterior motive. There's something going wrong. Filing case is a delay tactics. Yes, because if I file case, I will come to the social media, newspaper, publish it. Today we went in the High Court to this and that. Why are they not having followers? You think people are mad? No. How many followers do they have? Evangelist B, I have signed contract with the Council of Elders, Emeka. I have it here. I sat down. That's why I love philosophy. It makes you to think very wide. I said to myself, these men are old too much. They are not doing anything. This man is a young man too, but filing case. How can we achieve this in filing? Like me. The reason why I'm talking, I cannot be, it's better that I die than that now I am seeing what is happening against Indigbo and I keep quiet. God forbid. It's better I die. Even now, it's better I die than to close my mouth. I cannot close my mouth. It's not possible for me. It's not my nature. I can't close my mouth. I can't close my mouth, my friend. If everybody close my mouth, I cannot close. It's better you shoot me, I die. I don't close my mouth. I ask myself question. These men are claiming that they formulated IPOB. Mazen Nandekano took it from them because radio, they started the radio. This eventually we found out that all the issue they formed radio station, all this, and Mazikano came up and talked about how many months Mazo was rike. He did not lie. He financed the radio. which means their hand was there from the beginning. But Kanu have checked the routine, the concept of these people in their philosophy of achieving the Biafra, keeping quiet. If Mazen Kanu did not come and we are talking about Biafra, do you think the Biafran issue would have been notorious the way it is worldwide? Do you think how many millions of people that are following Kanu in Kanu, even some people are rebelling him as a criminal, as a fraudster, and people are still coming? Why? 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 You go to court today, they postpone the Georgia case to next year. Next year, reach 1 year, they postpone it to the next 2 years. Everyone else is keeping quiet. Emeka City will go and tell us what he published in the newspaper today, show us in the newspaper. Why is people not following him? Because people are intelligent. They are watching you. They are looking at you. What is your comment? What is your mind about the common man being killed on the street? Marginalization. Are you right? Why? Okay, you are fighting for Biafra. What is Biafra for? Biafra is that you are talking you want to secede in Nigeria, or you want to be Biafra inside Nigeria. Why did you want to secede in Nigeria? Why? This is what Mazen Nandokan is telling us in the radio every day. Tabulating all these things, putting them in bold point. Marginalization, no bridge, no road, no seaport, no airport, no this. And you yourself, every publish you make in the newspaper is the date you went to court and the date they postponed the case to court. Who is fooling who? Are we mad? We are not mad, man. You cannot. The reason why people are following me, Evangelist B, calling me, when something happened, because they are watching my word, my body gesture. They are looking. People, no matter how weak or dull some people's brain is, people know who is who. There is another thing I'm going to make. One of our brother is talking about his problem with Mazen Nandokan. I told you in some of my videos, no matter how smart, intelligent you be, if you have any ulterior motive, any wickedness inside you, by even coming out to express yourself, to defend yourself, to tell us how innocent you are, God will make you to reveal yourself by yourself. You will witness yourself to what you want to say. I will make another live broadcast very soon before the day goes by to tell our brother that are accusing. I was sympathizing him in the video he made, but getting to the end of the video, I found out why he has problem with Mazi Kanu. From his own word, he said it himself. Nobody's accusing him on that now. I will tell you. I will show you. No matter how smart you are, so long as you have wickedness in you, ulterior motive in you to sabotage somebody, you can't be so much smart because, whenever somebody, people don't know that there are footprints to every behavior, every character, every word. As you are living in your life, there are footprints that you are putting on the ground, following you, following you, following you. There are men who study footprints. There are spirits who study human footprints. When you are making the footprint, because you have evil tendency in you, God will make you to expose yourself in one of your footprint. Because Ohanaeze Indigbo just say that nothing is secret in this world. Nothing is hidden. That's the right word. Nothing is hidden in this life. That's why you see somebody doing dubious things, and if, like me now, if I'm as an evangelist, if I'm preaching to you, oh, do not fornicate, oh, do not steal, oh, do not this, oh, do not that. If I have any evil tendency of this thing, but I'm trying to use my word to portray myself, to put myself, fancy myself, my brother, there will be one day that one secret that I'm hiding, I will even reveal it myself. So there's nothing hidden in this life. There's no secret in this life. There's no bird flying that you cannot see the stomach. All right? So you can see that the prophecy of this woman does not equate. It's not equated to the struggle that a vision that a man with millions of people have been carrying for many years. God suddenly come to Lagos or to Abuja or to Legun or to Ajegunle or to Oshodi and tell you that that dream that he shows the man before is no longer, that it is your own. Who is that your God? Who is that your God? So we want to wait and see. Okay, now, let us look, even if this thing, deliberating on this false prophet will be the end of this, let it be. Let's assume, my brother, that God told this woman to abandon Biafra secession, that to go to restructuring. Now, let us use another logic, simple logic. Why would he be Mazen Nnamdi Kanu that will pursue the route for restructuring in the first place? He has his own route that he have already made plain to the whole world. My people are being killed, 6 million, that they are being continuously killing. There is serious marginalization, injustice everywhere. That's what I'm blaming Ankyo Bridge and the Mazi Mefo, Dr. Professor Mefo, and the Tony Nadi. Why can't you concentrate on the one that God shows you at the vision? You are now going to cross-examine someone and begin to ask him questions. Why? What is this agitation for all for? It means that your brain is full of emptiness because you have nothing to do again. That's why you are chasing me. I have my vision with my people. Every day we are pursuing the vision. It means also that my own vision is countering your own vision because your own vision is not viable. That's what it means. Now, the woman, God told her to do restructuring, to abandon Biafra. Listen careful, Biafrans. Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, listen to me. God did not tell the woman, so okay, go and begin this restructuring. All right? Look at what you are going to do. Look at what you are going to do. Look at the people that can listen to you to do to restructure it. The woman did not go to Satan of Sokoto to tell him that God said, if you don't restructure now, these people are getting their Biafra. You see their falsehood. I asked study go in here basara how some prophecy are being formulated. It's in the philosophy. Philosophy of science. Science science. We come in contact of this science every day. The only thing why I good science is science because you both deputy science. We are all scientists. We are logicians because logic comes across our way. The only thing we are not trained to observe this thing. That's the problem. The reason why I'm observing it is because I was trained to be able to monitor, contemplate, and what somebody said and be able to determine the mind of that person. Why did he say this thing? God did not tell this woman to go to Satana or Sokoto, even to go to Tunumbu, that is aspiring for 2023, I mean, sorry. The woman did not go to Tunumbu. God say, don't talk about 2023 election. God said you should be talking about restructuring now. Do you understand? Okay, Obasanjo, with his own corny vision, you know, some vision that people come to tell you is some of them have gone to internet, study trend. There is something we call trend signal. Trend signal. You know this business chart that have something like zigzag, something or business chart. Just simple. You know what I mean by chart, right? If you have chart, if you know how to do chart, like if you have a small business now, all right? Expenses, you create a chart. Expenses you made. There is a place you'll be typing it. If you are typing it, the chart will be trending, showing you signals. anywhere money goes in too much, you will see that chart coming up, either with a red color or with a green color. You understand what I mean by chart? Now, those charts are telling you your expenses, where you have less expenses, where too much money have gone. It will enable you to be able to check and balance what your business is doing. By 1 year, everything you run, I did business admin in the school before I left. I failed some 2 module. Because angry, I took one exam, it remained one, I abandoned it and left. I said, let me go to where God have called me. Those charts is telling you profit and failures. Their movement is, we call it trend, is a signal, right? So if you go to billboard, or if you go to, what is it called? Forestry. You know forestry? In a day, a New York forestry or any forestry, you see the chart there now. Dear Jones will go up, you see the arrow show green go up. Dear Jones will go down today with how many percent, you see the arrow red, positional. All these things. These things are what people go to Facebook and Google and went and find a trending something. Something that is, trend means signal, movement of something, either negative or positive, right? Negative shows red, positive shows green, going. Bam! Or if you hit a rock where there is a negative, it turns to red. Back, start coming down, depending on the movement of the business of the day. This is what some people, they follow people and find out and see positive movement going on, positive movement going on, positive movement. When they calculate every information they got and they check it and balance it and find out that you are trending so high that it's almost that this thing that this person want to achieve is coming. He get information from EU. He get information from the United Nations. He get information from the Biafrans online and all the rest of the Geneva, EU, everywhere. He will not come out. Restructure now. That is what Ambassador is doing. Restructure now. Or risk cessation. Restructure. Do you think he doesn't know what he's doing? He knows more than the average people, even Yoruba and the Hausa. That's why he's echoing and shouting to see if he can draw attention for people to listen to him. The prophet also say it. Did you see? Now, let me go to the logic of the prophet woman again. God told the prophet, my friend, go and tell Mazen Nnamdi Kanu to abandon Biafra secession, to start to think. The first question we must ask ourselves, what audacity or authority that Mazen Nnamdi Kanu has to talk about restructuring? Is Mazen Nnamdi Kanu Tanko? Is it Satan of Sokoto? Is it Jubril? Is the Mazen Nnamdi Kanu holding any position in Nigeria? Why must God tell the woman to go and tell somebody who has no power, who cannot issue an order and say we need restructuring now, and the restructuring begin to take effect? Why would God go to such person and tell the woman to go and tell Mazen Nnamdi Kanu that it restructuring? Is restructuring in the hand of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu? Look at Wodo. Restructure. Deceiving Indigbo. This Wodo. Receiving Indigbo. Gadriana Manowa. Every day he make press conference and you call people, go to Ibadan, they go to trying to dismantle the effort we are making. Oh, if you see what happened in the Biafra war, how people died. Stanley of USSR killed 70 million of his people in starvation, where they were competing with the United States of America in who will be superpower. Mussolini of Italy killed 30 million people, starvation, where they are competing with the way they are today. Right? So, the war we lost 6 million. I'm not saying that 6 million is not big. Compare somebody who was competing with international. If you plant corn he will take it by force. Plant cocoa, he will take it. That's what Stanley of Russia, USA did. People died in their house because anything you crop before, they will come and harvest it themselves. Left nothing on you. People were dying in their houses. 70 million died. Then this one is that Ojukwu is fighting for the liberating of his people. Can we compare somebody who starves his people to compete with foreigners in development and somebody who is fighting to save his own people? Can we compare? This is devilish. The other one is devilish. Killing 70 million is devilish, satanic. Some people are now saying, oh, Ojukwu fought the war. He wouldn't have fought the war. Why did he fight the war? The war is even coming. Whether he fights it or not, the war is still coming. They are in our backyard right now, 350 locations in the Igbo land. Where do we go? Everywhere that he has his convention and tell them, put fears in the mind of our people. That man, Oga Adriana man, wow. Before in a mayor, Odiaka, what he's doing is not working. He went to radio, he went to BBC television and go and sign contract to bring Igbo BBC. I spotted it because that very day they saw people show the picture of Nwodo in BBC headquarters on the ground where he was watching the Biafra engraved, carved in the ground. He was taking it, people took him. It's that day that I know that something is wrong. How many weeks did it take from that very day that we saw him? BBC Bo puta me broadcast say only one hokora BBC Bo. Let him begin to run. BBC Bo is a foreign mercenary that want to kill our people. So many of us we did not listen. Even our leader, the wife was the first one to be interviewed, promoting the devilish mechanism that they brought. He went there as well. After he make an interview, they twisted his word and put something that he did not say. He was hungry. But I saw it from the beginning when he was coming. And I mentioned it. That's why I'm doing it here. Is anybody paying me? I spend my money. Right? So, logic I'm using. When God is telling the woman, the first prophet, that we should abandon Biafra, why not God tell the woman to start superheading restructuring? Why not God give message to the right people that are supposed to make decision of restructuring? Is it Nnamdi Kanu or any IPOB in the government of Nigeria? We are not in the government of Nigeria. We are not in the government. Master Kanu, even if you talk about restructuring now, that is the highest potash or ashes that he will pour upon himself, upon his family. Because these people are trying to put word into his mouth. They are trying to make him to misstep his position where he was going. They are trying to make him lose the vision that he has. That's why they send this woman to come. Why again has anybody think of, is Nnamdi Kanu responsible for restructuring? Even if Nnamdi Kanu come and talk about restructuring, they will say now tomorrow, oh, you are talking about secession now because you are. By then, the disciples that are following Nnamdi Kanu, some of us like me, I will just find my way. Finally, I know that Biafra, that God have already caused us that we are not going to succeed in this life. I will withdraw myself. I will find a way of trying reconciling things, withdrawing myself, talking anything about Biafra. Did you understand me? So the woman, the logic I'm using, if God have told that woman that, if the God of that woman, that prophetess, have really, is a real God, the God made a mistake because I, Evangelist B, now what the God. I am telling the God that told the woman to go to Mazen Nandakan to call on that radio, that the God made a mistake. The God did not calculate very well before he's sending this message to our leader Mazen Nandakan. No, there is a mistake already. The God is not intelligent to God, because that God should have said, okay, this woman, you are a Yoruba woman, isn't it? When people are talking about restructuring before, your people are not believing in restructuring. They were supporting Hausa Fulani people to still hold on to Nigeria. Oh, we are going to do it to the Igbos. Oh, we are going to destroy their business. Oh, we are going to do this demolition shop that people build with their money. You are smiling. But now, the heat, The heat wave is reaching both east, west, north, and south. All right? Your people were one Nigerianist before. They don't even talk about the restructuring. It was the River State and the Nangwood and all the people that was architects or agitators of one restructuring. After that, what happened? With the Yoruba, some Yoruba people who believe so much that there's no need for restructuring because they want to maintain their second position, they turn off everything down. Excuse me. So, the God of this prophetess is not intelligent to tell the prophetess to go to Asovira and tell them that my God said that you should abandon exclusive governance that you people are practicing. That the best thing now is to restructure. Abandon this exclusiveness. Try to include the Easterners. Bring everybody on board. Let us change our constitution. The God did not tell the woman to go to Satan of Sokoto, who is controlling Nigeria, or go to Air of Fire. The God did not tell the woman to, first of all, go to Afanifere and the Oduduwa people and all the monarchs in the Yoruba land, the Tunumbu, even Tunumbu, to tell them that the only thing you people will be talking about now is restructuring and restructuring. So that God undermined the woman's tribe where she's coming from. Undermined those people and neglected those people. Coming to Biafra land that has nothing to do with the restructuring. Nnamdi Kanu has no power. He cannot command any restructuring. God knows Almighty. He cannot command it. He has no power to command it. The only way he can command it is that he come out tomorrow and say, I don't believe in Biafra again. I want to restructure it. You will see that some people will run away from him straight away. I will be the first one to disappear. Because if restructuring will be, it is not in the hand of Nnamdi Kanu. The restructuring will begin from Sokoto, Kaduna State, from Erufai and all these people that are from the presidency in Aso Rock. The restructuring plan will come. They will bring the restructuring plan through to all the governors that are our elite that are representing us. Probably those people will release it to Nnamdi Kanu, and he will go through the restructuring, give his lawyer and the people who are advising him, and he will look loopholes on the restructuring, whether we are going to comply with this restructuring. When the Nnamdi Kanu find out that the points they put in place for restructuring is authentic and there is some significant assurance that this is the way forward. There is something we can benefit, like I was saying. If they bring the mandate for restructuring and I see that it favors us, at least 80, it must be 80%, 20%, let's reserve it for them. Because asena azotana ebidogodi chawute chawajianako. This is when Nnamdi Kanu now will be sliding back a little bit, relaxing to some of his philosophy on the issue of Biafra, now trying to use some body language to tell us that these people have come up with something tangible. And I'm going to agree in a word because we are going to sign a bond. And if we sign a bond, in that bond, we are not dropping Biafra. The implementation of the restructuring must come up to, excuse me, 80%, 90%. Before I will relax myself on the issue of Biafra agitation. State police, resources control. We will have our own custom. All right? Military. On equal part, equilibrium, to balance it between the three major tribes. We have autonomy of military, all right? And Every seaport, we don't need your permission to build it again. Every airport, we don't need your permission to build all these things. Whatever we get in our land, in the oil revenue, because we are the owners of the oil, we are going to divide it into what? Into 3 parts of the 3 major tribes. 30, 30, 40. The north 30, the west 30, the east 40. To compensate us with 10% of the resources. Then we have tax we are going to pay. The north will pay from their own to the federal level. That is controlling the confederacy. We'll be moving from there. God, the God of this woman, did not tell him all these things. But she think that we are so cheap, we are so stupid that she will come on the radio and talk rubbish. When she talk rubbish, so she destroy the mindset of our leader. Then she will go and say, I am a Delilah that destroys Samson. He cannot walk. The woman is a Delilah. That prophetess is a Delilah. Show him my video. I say, God did not tell you anything. There's nothing bloody thing that God told you. You are not a prophet, even the prophetess. You are not. Forget it. One now. Judge between my logic and the prophecy of the prophetess. Tell me between me and the prophetess who is a prophet now. Can you tell me? Just judge it yourself. Her God make mistake. And already that's why I'm explaining those mistakes that her God made. And that her God is not intelligent, because if her God intelligent, he did not go to the right source where he should start the journey for restructuring. Mazenano cannot. Wodo, that is part of them selling us. Did he succeed in restructuring? Wodo is in better position to start the agitation for restructuring strongly. Now he told us before that if I fail in restructuring, if this one fail, that I will support Biafra. Is he supporting Biafra? No. Did he got the restructuring? No. Did he reposition himself to re-strategize, to say, I come up with a new strategy now to be able to get this restructuring? But what Nodo is going about, talking about, oh, IPOB, Mazen Nandekano is trying to divide Ohanaeze Indigbo. We don't give a shit of division of Ohanaeze Indigbo because we have nothing to do with the division of Ohanaeze Indigbo. If Ohanaeze Indigbo want to divide into 20 places, that is their business. So that is bringing me now. I have made exclusive explanation of this prophetess. It's a false prophet. It's a marine daughter. She's a marine daughter. I evangelist. If she knows any meeting that she can go to the marine and call my name, God will send thunder to fire her straight away. She's a marine daughter. She's not a human being. She came to bewitch our leader, but we are attacking her back because we want to demolish that falsehood. Ohanaeze Indigbo have now deregistered the other one, which they are shouting, Mazi Nyanwodo is now seen as a devil. But listen, the message of today is titled, the old Ohanaeze Indigbo and the new, what is the difference? There is nothing different that is going to come out. I'm not going to preach too much there. There is nothing different. Because go and see the mandate of this new Ohanaeze Indigbo 2023 election. That's what they are talking about. The old Ohanaeze Indigbo, what is their mission statement every day? Vote, come and vote. Take your PVC, come and vote. We are going to use our PVC to chase them away. Which PVC? Some PVC is in the hand of INEC. INEC for people to vote, to register, and they don't give PVC. They keep to themselves. The day of election, they will go and share it to Almajiri. Almajiri will go and vote. If you vote finish, police will come there and vandalize the thing in your presence and scatter all of you. Bo, tear gas, everybody run away. They carry the ballot box and run away. Let me tell you, as long as this Ohanaeze, new Ohanaeze Indigbo, is talking about 2023, Ndawe Flav, these people are prodigal son. You see that man, that chief that have staff like Moses with the cap, red cap that came out. Remember what I said, that Marcus Aurelius said that a man, no matter your age, a man is an adult who forgot the history of his place will remain a child forever. These people are children. Don't look at them with their gray hair. I have gray hair. Look at my mustache. You can see that my beard here, I have gray hair. Full everywhere. So gray hair is not knowledge. It's not wisdom. It's not understanding. Gray hair is as a reason of aging. Some people get gray hair quickly because of some illness. People who suffer depressions from childhood. Even as a man na can koso. For the ahona ibara nacha white nkoso afufu. It's not, gray hair is not about wisdom. It's not about knowledge. That's why you should behave like Rene Descartes. When a gray-headed man come and tell you, judge what he is saying with what is realistic to find out if he's going to come out with something reasonable. That man, we are supporting the new Ohanaeze Indigbo, this and that. You look at him with the attire and everything, thinking I'm mad after we kuku. Imagine that Nanda Unduche have refu. Go and check what they are saying. They are preparing for 2023. We are supporting President Buhari that is dead. That is, tell me, is it not what Marcus Aurelius said, that a man who forgot the past cannot know, will remain a child forever? First year, you're talking about 2015. 2015, 2025, 2030, and I got 2023, 2050. That man is as complete. There's nothing inside that man. I'm telling you the truth. Before he come out to talk about the new Ohanaeze Indigbo, what is the mandate for the new Ohanaeze Indigbo? What is the plan for the new Ohanaeze Indigbo? What do we have at hand that we can say, okay, this is the plan we have? The man, first of all, have shoot themselves on the leg and present 2023. 2023 is empty, futility and useless, foolishness. Tunumbu, Amedi Tunumbu, Ebunako, as the children. How many times will something will happen to you? The only one that say, it has happened to somebody and I saw it and I will use it to train myself and to advise myself. I cannot go further. He said, Obilako said, this is, you are my son. The other one is Agafu. They should go. Tunumbu said something one day. If I fail 2023, I would destroy the businesses of Indigbo. I saw it in Facebook while I was passing. I was very angry. I opened my phone. I lay my hand on it. I said, God Almighty, Tunumbu will not see 2023. If he's alive, he will not become the president of Nigeria. And if he opens his mouth and says something, they're going to kill him. And I decree in the name of Jesus, so shall it be. Since then, I took it upon myself. I'm praying. I mentioned his name. I declare it before God. But they have been destroying our business. And you still coming to intimidate us and telling us, we must. It's like the Oba. Their Oba that said that if Igbo people did not vote to Bode George, that is going to throw them in the lagoon. These insults are coming to us because our people refuse to learn. That's why Marcus Aurelius say, and a grown-up man is supposed to know the history of the past in order to advance for the future. If you don't understand the history, the reason why we are saying it every day, they remove history in Nigeria is for them not to talk about Biafra. It's for us not to talk about the creation of Nigeria, how Nigeria come to being. They want to deceive people. We don't want to talk. But it's foolishness to them because you have to learn from your errors in order to advance more, to learn your lesson. If you don't talk about the history of the past, what are the mistakes of the past that you want to correct in the future? What are the mistakes of your great-great-grandfathers that you want to correct? The reason why the Igbo people are not teaching their own history, where they came from. There is no person in Igbo land that is teaching, if not Mazen Nandekan, talking that we came from Israel. Some of Igbo people say we are not from Israel. But there is archaeological evidence showing that we are from Israel. Why are they not teaching it? Because their own stupidity makes them to think that it's unimportant. And because of it's unimportant, everybody now don't want to teach the children to know where their great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-grandfathers came from. Do you see the mess it's leading us into? Because of the lack of the history, right? We don't understand the way Nigerians have been treating us in the past. What caused Nigerian civil war? What are we going to do to prevent another civil war in a systematic or smart way? What are the mistakes we make? Now that we have all of our investment in the foreign lands, Yoruba, Hausa, what are we going to do? How do we know that we made mistake? Because you don't learn the history of the former shop. They destroy your shop last year. You build another one. You don't think about that one. That is a mistake that you made. Because you don't talk about it, you go and take another lagoon place and fill it with sand. And start building. Some people say, I am building in Lagos because the money that I'm paying the landlord is too much. It's madness, complete stupidity. The money. What of the people that is in a foreign land like this, like us, that have been paying money for house rent for many years? Some people are paying house rent even till they are 50, 60. They are still paying house rent. It's not everybody that can be able to afford houses. The money that they damage in your shop, millions, if you have invested it at home and be paying, when they demolish this one, you go home and say, okay, let me relax here and start my business. Those shops they are destroying is a history for us on our relationship with the Yorubas, so that we can learn lesson and think of going back home to rebuild our land. Because if you do it in your land, somebody want to destroy it. Omonna, brothers and sisters, the kindred will join hand together and say, you can't destroy this house, so this man pay for it. And they will stop the person by force. The reason why they are demolishing it is because we are not united. We can't fight them. Before we are saying, oh, Lagos is no man's land. But today, they are demolishing your shop. Tunumbu daughter will come out the other day, you will pay 5 million every month. Before you know, they say, mandate every shop, you people must pay 1 million. And you people be crying. Oh, because you put all your egg in one basket, you don't learn from the past history. You don't learn. Do you want to tell me that no matter how possible or how strong the strangulation of business go? I was arguing with my friend. He said, oh, my brother, the reason why our people is going to Lagos is because of strangulation, is because of business. Is right. I say, my friend, you are an educated man. There is nothing you will say here that will make me to be convinced that you are right. Because I was telling him that, look at Newi people. He said, oh, because you don't know Newi. You don't know Newi. Newi are racist. If you go to any place, you are selling the same business, they will not buy it from you. Only their brothers. I say, yes, you are still pointing out to unity that I'm talking about. Newi people are intelligent. Do you expect him to buy from another person? Why can't other people leave that business for Newi? Develop their own business. Every city, every town in our, like in Izogo people, they do medicine. They deal with medicine. Why can't you people plan a way of making the medicine, it become your business? All these people that goes to China and bring fake, with the union, we don't want a fake one. You make it authentic, secure the business that people cannot bring poison to people. You make it that it will take years, but when the plants saturate the ground, People notice that any medicine they buy, because these people have strong union, is authentic, is guaranteed. You will be known with it. You can decide to go to your village, all of you, and start doing that business there. Any time that people start to think about how to get medicine, they will come to Arusi, because that is where wholesale is resident. They will be there. All right? If another person come there and say, you want to trade, if people from Arusi did not buy, it's unfortunate to that person. But what I'm talking about, that we learn from with people, they are very intelligent. You don't talk about racism. Don't tell me about the racism. I don't care about it. I said that these people have shown us that Igbo people, if we have decided to settle in our land, we would have been more stronger and stronger. Even if we started today, we can leave that Lagos. Lagos will fall. I'm telling you the truth. But if you want to die in Lagos, you're going to die in Lagos, because Yoruba people, their mindset is always aligned with cheating. Yes, their brother will be dealing with you. They don't have boldness to confront their brother and say, this thing you are doing is not. That's what makes me angry over them. They will be smiling because you're from another tribe. But an Igbo man, when you are dealing with an Igbo man in such a way, he will expose his brother in front of that person immediately and say, is it because this person is a foreigner? He's a stranger? Is it because he's a Yoruba man or Hausa man? That's why you want to treat him that way. Why can't we learn from these people? So what I'm trying to say that Ohanaeze Indigbo have not done anything good for Indigbo. No matter the brand name they are giving to Ohanaeze Indigbo, no matter the new registration, you can see the first step. They are promoting and propagating what we called One Nigerianist 2023. Do you think anything, did these people learn anything? Tunumbu have been chased, Oshomolo have been chased away, disgraced, which our leader always talk about. Why is it that our people are stupid? I used to tell people they are not stupid. The problem of Igbo man is selling their brother. They sell their brother. They love it. It is in our blood. Our forefathers, Aruchuku people, are denying that they didn't do the slave trade started from Izog, Arundi Zog. You know that Arundi Zog came out from Amanku in Aruchuku. You know that one. Slave business was the business of the Aruchuku people. Simple. If they like, let them deny it. There's no way they can deny it. It's because the history they have vanished the history, but it's still in our memory. Our forefathers, our fathers told us before they died, they were trading for human being, and the thing is in the blood is we are trading now. Ohanaeze Indigbo is trading. Excuse me. Who is speaking, please? Hello? Yeah? Who are you? Please tell me your name and where you are calling from. And I have not opened even the calling, so you can bear with me to round up. I don't want any confusion now, please. All right, sorry.
Talking about super life. That's why I'm calling.
Okay, madam. Sorry, I am on program now, and I will call you. I have your number here now. Yeah,
Okay.
I will call you, and they will talk. Iwe Sobwadi nen Sobwadi. Dalo no. Yes. So, new Ohanaeze Indigbo a na-ekwu okwu ya. Some Yoruba intelligent people have been telling the Tunumbu that the way he's going was wrong. You see, Yoruba and the Igbo people, they are the same people. They have the same type of foolishness in their life. They are selling. Do you know why? Do you know before we are told that Fulani people are not intelligent people. They are intelligent. They are graduate. They are educated because they study with Arabic language. How do you know intelligent people? Fulani cannot take bribe to betray his brother. But Fulani can take bribe to destroy somebody from another tribe. Is he not intelligent? Are they not smart? Yoruba will sell a fellow Yoruba. So yimi. Miyeyono. They gossip against their own brother. If they have problem. They can criticize them. Some people say, hey, they don't criticize. It's lie. I saw so many of us there in the taxi driving. Some of them that they have problem with each other, they will tell you everything about that brother. They will criticize him. The same character with the Onyibo. Hausa man, Fulani man cannot do it. Tell me, Yoruba, Igbo, Hausa, or Fulani, who are intelligent? The Fulani and Hausa is more intelligent than the Yoruba and the Igbo people. Igbo people is not even if you want to talk about intelligence, being intelligent, I can even agree with you that a Yoruba people are more intelligent than the Igbo. Because their own exposure of their people is limited, is tiny. But our own is out of control. Out of control. An Igbo man, average Igbo man, love to see downfall of his fellow Igbo man. It is in the blood. Oh, Igbo love Igbo. Forget that nonsense. Igbo don't love Igbo. If we love Igbo, why do we leave our land, go to another land and develop it? Because we don't love Igbo. We don't love ourselves. We don't love our land. That same spirit is what is leading us. And you are telling me that Igbo man love Igbo man. Forget that nonsense. We Igbo man doesn't love Igbo man. We are the most witches and wizards of ourselves. So what I'm saying that this Ohanaeze Indigbo, you can see that their projection is about 2023. Tell me that old man that have that staff like Moses that came that was inaugurating this, does he have any senses? Talking about 2023. He is present that the man that have been sponsoring the party with his money for many donkey years have been abandoned. And it's you that come from one village in Igbo land, you say, I'm Ohanaeze Indigbo, Ipotabrum Baka, like Moses, Kaidaba, Kalamepe, Kaidaba, Kaina jump point like monkey that na an Igbo man, grey-headed man that have come out. Do you think that these people are reasonable? Are they sensible? Marco Tulio Susiro said, a man who does not know the history of his place will become is a child forever. A child. Remember, a child does not know anything. That's what the man is saying. This man with the gray head doesn't know any bloody thing at all. The history of your place. What is the relationship between Yoruba and the Igbo people? Calculate. Check from 1960 independent till now. From the time of Nigeria amalgamation till now, what are the relationship between Yoruba and the Igbo people? What are the relationship between Hausa, Fulani and the Igbo people? It will tell you whether if we remain together in one Nigeria, is it governable or ungovernable. Nobody needs to tell you. It's a simple logic. So, this Ohanaeze Indigbo new one that has come now, the same foolishness that is in the former Ohanaeze Indigbo is what they have already started talking about 2023, talking about supporting the APC. My brothers and sisters, fathers and mothers, you are in the village. Let's say you did not go to school, but you understanding what I'm trying to express, what I wanted to bring out in the public domain here, that from the past record of Ohanaeze Indigbo till now, they fought for restructuring. The restructuring didn't work. They said they are going to fight for Biafra. They did not support Biafra up till now. They are against Biafra. They support Fulani and say, say, if you want to kill any Flaman, kill him. Kill me first. Obiano, our governor, said that the head of anybody that is killed in Anambra State is 500,000 naira. So Fulani people, government gave them 100 billion. So they will be killing and be giving 500,000 to people. Our population is reducing. It's a drunkard. And it come to equate the human dignity that is in a man or a woman with the 500,000. Is it not madness? This old man that they are mandating and talking about 2023, did he learn any lesson from what happened to other people that have served the zoo? What? Okay, let's gradually listen and follow them. Let us see the mandate they are coming from. They are coming out. But I am telling you that these people are the same vultures in the same carcass of their people eating. They cannot produce anything. So long as 2023 is mentioned, forget it. That is what conclude their nonsense they want to do. All right? So therefore, if you are in the village, you are in the town, some of you that are in abroad and supporting Ohanaeze Indigbo, you came to abroad. Some of you have gone to university. Some of you are boasting to be a master degree holder, undergraduate degree holder, PhD, professors. Tiny Ohanaeze Indigbo, greedy people that is in our place, is controlling you that came out abroad without learning any lesson. You are still following these people. Because of what? Your mind is blind. Your mind is blind. You will go and give them 5,000 pounds. You want a name. Oh, chief. Are you going to be a chief without opening borehole for your people at home? Are you going to be a chief without paying school fees of thousands of people at home, supporting them? Are you going to be a chief without bringing electricity wire in your place and put light in their place? Are you going to be a chief without tying one street in your place? Or open a charity organization that, but you pay 5,000 naira for somebody to give you heart, red heart. You put it and bring that thing that looked like a elephant trump, and they give you in the hand, and you claim to be chief. You are chief in abroad. Fulani is in 300 locations of your place. Your mother cannot go to farm. Your sisters are being raped. You are a chief. You use bead and put in your whole body. You come out and fooling yourself in abroad. Some of you are an Igbo union. Very useless. You go to City Hall every year. You collect grant of 10,000 and you lavish it in paying accommodations and frying chickens. Some of you will be chairman of Igbo Union. You are collecting social welfare. Your wife is collecting social welfare. You are a chief. You go and take a picture of a sheep. A chief, and put it in your wall. Anybody that enters, oh, chief, but you won't know you are a criminal. You collect money from the society where you belong. Every day you are collecting money. What are we giving to this society? Can you hide in this society? I know. China Gabia, we organization now support the society. Name a business and then award of the business. How many Igbo man can you get award of the business? Because the person that want to be the chairman of, you have no IQ. It's the same thing like the people. Oh, I want to be coordinator of COC. The coordinator, you did not coordinate. The organization have the organization have disorganized in your hand. Does it make you intelligent? Because you are stupid. You know you cannot do it. You cannot run that organization. Why not you give it to somebody? Leave it to people who can do it very well. You want to die there. What? Where is your intelligence? Igbo, you know, every year. Go and check Igbo, in Cork, in America, in Ireland, in England, in all over the European country. They give them grant every year. Because the society want to promote culture of the people that sojourn them, that are to accommodate them. But they are giving money to criminals because the union is not doing anything. What are we doing to this society? volunteer for the community work. We're not volunteering. We're not volunteering. So you want these people to respect you tomorrow? Because you are foolish. You are supporting Ohanaeze Indigbo that have no plan. Ohanaeze Indigbo have chapters all over countries, collecting 1,000, 5,000, giving to people. I am telling you that this new Ohanaeze Indigbo, so long as they have mentioned 2023, nothing good is coming there. Let me warn you, Ndigbo Nine. Some of you are so foolish because you want to belong to organization. You don't want to belong to organization that is beneficial to the people, that will be beneficial to the community. God will continue to punish all of you one by one because Fulani, they have come. They are not going. Only IPOB might save us. But apart from that, look at, since we say they have 3 locations. WIC World Igbo Congress have called meeting. What did they come up with? Begging money, begging. For how many years, donkey years you have been a WIC person? You have no money in your pocket. You are asking people 1 naira, 2 naira. Shameless people. Anybody that come up now, you will see, he will first of all, before he come up with the idea, he will go to where they are registering company. What is the corporate affair? And register it in his name, first of all, his name. Then he start to call people to come and recruit. Before you know it, he will tell you that this company belongs to me. This is not a way to open organization. If you have a vision, look for people who has money, who have the same vision, who can encourage you. Start from beginning the registration. The position anybody can take, we start agreed. But you see all this organization that our people are registering. It's very easy for anybody to register organization, but what is the motive behind the organization that you are registering? You want to pocket other people. Igbo Union plan that they want to be teaching people Igbo. I even volunteer myself. I say I can do the little I can know. I know to teach the children. Say this and that, all this right. To teach our people. I say on our plan, how many years? Nothing come out of it. I brought an idea for us to make a video. I sought a company that can make us a video, ammunition, that we can give to television stations to put for our children, to give us a slot. They will do it free because it's a promoting culture. The white people love it. They can even put in children, other children advert in the midst of the program because that's what we are doing in YouTube. You make video. You put it into monetization. YouTube will encourage you by giving you some small cent. They put advert in front of you. People are watching. People might see that product and love it. The companies seek from Google videos to put their product. We can do it in the television station. They will not charge us money. All they want to do is that airtime. They slot advert of companies that sell children, kids, something, and they use it to make adverts. Mothers and the father that their children love those programs can buy it for them as well. I told them how much the man say is going to do. He says about $150 per minute. Because 3D is very long. It consumes time. We calculated how many 1 hour program. The man says it's going to cost us $6,000 US. These people are the people that will go to City Hall, go to Coca-Cola, go to companies, all the companies. They will be contributing money, give to them. City Hall will give them 10,000, 15,000. There is no meaningful plan they have for this thing. These are members of Ohanaeze Indigbo. These are members. Let Ohanaeze Indigbo, one person want to come here, now you see them, they fall in line, 1,000, 2,000, 10,000. That time they have money. But the money that the City Hall is giving them all over Ireland, every year, they give them grant. They eat the grant. They are not doing anything. The chairman, if you see the stories that these people are talking about the money, they will be fighting after the meeting. You see quarrel everywhere. You see fighting. People are breaking things. Because they are like monkeys. They have not knowledge. All their eye is in that money. Tell me how this type of ethnic group is going to succeed. We have meeting every end of the month. All over the world, Igbo meeting. What are the things we achieve in the meeting? Where is the fruit coming? Is the fruit of Ohanaeze Indigbo. The new Ohanaeze Indigbo is bullshit. It's cannot gonna do anything. I want to begin to make the advert right now for you to know, to campaign for it, that they are not gonna do anything. And if you are an adult, only Igbo, you are in a Biafra land, you are supporting this thing. Your destiny, you are selling it to the devil, and your children dating is what you are selling. If Igbo did not succeed creating our own country, our children have no future. Nigeria is there to destroy. South Korea have no mineral resources. Human capital, is that what they are using? We are 1 billion trillion % talented with the human capital, knowledge in us. But because of stupidity, we are killing it in the hand of Yoruba, killing it in the hand of Hausa. We want to be one Nigeria. That stupidity will continue to kill us. Onye gacha school pota, in with a degree, you have 10 degree, 20 degree, you're a professor, you go to radio station, you collect bribe from Nigeria, you come in the television and castigating your own people. Your PhD is to how to destroy your tribe. It's not nothing. Your PhD. Are you a PhD? Professor Mefo? The other one that wrote about Biafra, peasant, he called it a peasant revolt and the struggle to Biafra. Tell me what good thing that will come out of that man. Tony Nadi that is talking about Niger Delta, Mende. Did the man kind of put a rope in his waist? Or did the IPO of UCHMF put a rope, say that if you are going front, I will be drawing back. You are not supposed to succeed in your mend. No, because frustration, they saw that the people are not responding to them. People are not complying. People are not supporting them. Frustration, anger make them to come to radio and be talking shit of an ill of Ohanaeze Indigbo. Look at that British missionary that is answering Igbo name. Igbo name and Asare Dokubo. They came out as Satan to eat on the people of Ijo and the Kalabari. Oh, we are representative of Kalabari. What have you done for Kalabari people? What achievement, what development have you brought in Kalabari? Nothing. I'm going to stop this thing because I have consumed a lot of time. I want to give you opportunity right now. Look at that number on the screen there if you want to call us to give your own opinion as regard to today's conversation, today's discuss about the false prophet, Ohanaeze Indigbo, old and new. Please call us right now. The line is open right now and give us your own opinion. We want you people to come and tell us what you think about these things we are talking about, because I don't want to talk alone. I want people to tell me if what I'm saying is wrong or not. The number there is in the screen, +353 899470004, +353 899470004. I'm waiting for your call. Don't forget, this is BC Radio 1 News, reporting live from the Republic of Ireland. This is live coverage. The time now is 4:47 p.m. If you have anything you want to contribute to this very discussion today, I want you to call us and air your own view. We want to take it on board. Evangelist B reporting live from the Republic of Ireland. Share this video. If you have not subscribed to my YouTube channel, please, I want you to subscribe to my YouTube channel. It's called BC Radio 1 News. You can see it on the screen there as well. Subscribe, because the reason why you are subscribing is that anytime we have any updates about the issue of Biafra, anything damaging to the issue of Biafra, we will bring it on the public domain and talk about it, discuss it. The number to call is +353 899 47 0004. We are talking about old Ohanaeze Indigbo and new Ohanaeze Indigbo. What are the difference between two? And also, I want you to share this video as we finish. Help me to share this video to your friends. Help me to share it to your relatives. Help me to disseminate this very video. That is the way to help me and giving me encouragement to this very struggle to continue bringing you more information. My name is Evangelist B. We are broadcasting live from the Republic of Ireland. Our discussion centered much on the false prophet. I want you to share this information so that it will get to the doorstep of this prophet. My opinion is that the prophetess is not from God. There is something that sent her to come and distract us, and that's why I want to debunk every falsehood. So please share this video on Instagram, in Facebook. If you click the share button, please, it will bring you options of social media apps that you can share it. The most important thing, copy the link, the one that say link, and share it to anywhere. Hello, the caller on the phone.
How are you today?
I am fine, my brother, and you?
I'm okay. I'm calling you from Coventry, and my name is Zubi Machuku.
Okay, Zubi Machuku, God bless you. And where are you from, Biafra land?
You can't believe it.
Tell me.
Your own blood brother.
My own blood brother. That's wonderful. That's wonderful.
On the you can see, man, Ejiri Igbo malo because I come here to get back. So let's just come back to English so that other people will hear you and then understand us. Okay.
All right, go on, my brother. God bless you.
Well, Evangelist B, it's just to thank you so much for all your contributions. I used to tell people that I have a very, very funny critic brother who is in Ireland. And then he said the day I got trapped by your presentations is the day you were talking about the bio furniture. That was about 2 years ago.
All right.
And then since then, I've been really, really listening to you. And just to say thank you so much. Your analysis this afternoon, I must say to you, has nothing to add or to subtract.
Thank you very much.
That prophecy of yesterday was absolutely nonsense, rubbish.
Yes.
It has nothing whatsoever to dictate sincerity. There is nothing there to dictate sincerity.
Yes.
And then, like you have just said, I would like to use your platform to reach out to Mazin Nandekano to understand that we don't want him to deviate from where we are following him.
Yes.
He should focus on what he's doing. All we are fighting today is Biafra. We don't want to sit down and negotiate anything whatsoever about restructuring with Nneamodo or any other new Ohanaeze Indigbo. We don't want them.
Yes.
And then, like you said, what happened since all this while? Why didn't this lady know that the first protocol of her prophecy would have been to her own backyard.
Exactly.
Why not to her own backyard? Why coming over to Nnamdi Kanu? Oh, you just listen to his voice and you just believe that he is. Now, if you believe that God sent him, now what did you believe that God sent Nnamdi Kanu to do?
Exactly.
Because if God had sent you to speak to Nnamdi Kanu, God would have revealed to you what he sent Nnamdi Kanu to do.
That's true. Exactly.
And then what God would have told you is to tell Nnamdi Kanu, okay, I sent you to do this, but please, I am sending my daughter now to her own roots, that they will come to you with this suggestion and that suggestion, and then I will send her also to the Northerners, and they will come to you with this suggestion and that suggestion. And if you consider them well,
Yes.
then you can come back to me, and then I will reveal myself to confirm that I sent her to you.
Exactly.
I think that would have been, I am not a good follower, I am not a good reader of the Bible anyway, but then, from all I know, this is how God used to speak to the people that I've just, I've come across to understand this is how he speaks to them. So why did God send you directly to transcend your own people and come straight to Nnamdi Kanu? I don't understand that. So
That's why I said that the Bible said that the Spirit of God is subject to one another.
exactly,
They don't contradict each other.
exactly,
Go ahead if
exactly.
you have more thing to say.
Thank you so much, my brother. And then what I would like to add up again is the stupidity of the Igbo people.
Yes.
The stupidity of the Igbo people. My brother B, I am so ashamed sometimes when I see our people, what we do
Yes.
in diaspora.
Yes.
It is so shameful. It is so, so shameful.
It
Our
is.
people are dying back home. Nobody is rallying around now to see what we do to prevent these people, to protect these people.
Yes.
I am surprised to hear people telling, calling Nnamdi Kanu to say, oh, we are waiting for your orders. What the hell is going on with our people? You are coming to the air to ask him to give you orders to protect your daughters and your mothers and protect yourself?
You see, the worst part of it is even when they caught these intruders, they will begin to photograph them, put live video, put in the Facebook. Then
Can you imagine that?
the police will come, they will relinquish it to the police, or the police will by force take it from them and release the person tomorrow, and they will come back. I now begin to question, is these people normal human beings or are they animals? You know?
Okay, the new Ohanaeze Indigbo, if you are new, I thought that the first thing you would have stand out to say is enough is enough with the killings in our land.
Yes.
Secondly, that those that are occupying our bushes should leave our land.
Yes.
If you want to live with us like we always go to live with them, you come to us, you buy the land. If we sell it to you and not in the bush,
Yes.
you come into the cities where we live. Then if you're going to the bush, we should know that you are living in the bush as a farmer.
Yes.
If then you want to open up a grazing ground, then that should not be a thing to be discussed with just a village head. That then you are talking about a state legislation.
Yes.
So why Are you coming up now with a new face and a new disguise?
Yeah.
These are all politicians.
They are.
What actually is happening to us, my brother? It's so sickening. I sit down here sometimes, to be honest with you, sometimes I don't even listen to Evangelist D. I
Yeah.
listen to you because I don't know, you are my brother. And then, whenever I know you are on air, I want to hear you because I have seen that you are a man full of, should I say, good thoughts.
Thank you.
And all I can say is just keep it the way it is and keep your platform the way it is. And then all my thoughts goes to you and your family. God bless you.
Thank you, sir. God bless you too.
Thank you.
All right. Bye.
Bye.
All right. Please, the caller should hold on. Let me read you exactly where I was talking about in the book of First King chapter 13. First King chapter 13 about the old prophets, the deception. I want to read it very fast to 18. Hello, the caller on the line. This is BC Radio 1 News from Ireland. Tell me your name and where you are calling from.
My name is Ozo, and I'm calling from London.
Welcome, Uzo. Where do you come from in Biafra land, please?
Okay, all right. I come from Ogidi.
Ogidi. All right, Ogidi is in Anambra State, isn't it?
Yes.
Okay, tell us why you are calling. We want to hear your opinion.
Okay. I'm calling for different reasons, but let me start with the prophetess, the lady that calls herself prophetess, that called yesterday. I was a bit angry that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu actually gave this woman audience.
All right.
And not considering that his broadcast go to the international community. And this woman just came in. It's as if, does it mean that he didn't know what she was going to talk about? Because apparently two of them had spoken before, before he brought her in. And as soon as the woman started talking, going, jumping from one topic, not topic, but she was just all over the place. I just felt within myself that this is strong spiritual manipulation.
It's a bewitchment. It's a bewitchment. It's a bewitchment. That's what she wants to do.
Yeah, yes, spiritual manipulation, bewitchment, and I could detect a lying spirit. As you're a man of God, and you know that we all know as Christians that when you read the Bible, say for example in the book of Acts of the Apostles, when God wanted Peter to go and minister to Cornelius,
yes,
God spoke to Cornelius that Peter will come.
He will
and
come.
God spoke to Peter.
Yes.
To Cornelius.
Yes.
Yes. So there was no confusion there because the Bible tells us that our God is not the author of confusion.
Exactly.
So with the result that as Cornelius was pondering over what was going on, Peter was knocking at the gate.
Instant.
Exactly. So, and then, we don't go advertising the gifts that God has given us.
Yes.
But if I didn't think that IPOB was of God, I wouldn't be. I'm not an IPOB member, but, I'm a Biafran through and through. I lost 12 members of my family from 1966 to 70, including my senior brother.
Yes.
And it still pains me till tomorrow.
Exactly.
So I'm all for Biafra. My mother will be 95 years this year.
All right.
And I want her to see Biafra.
Yes.
I want her to know that her son did not die in vain. My brother was killed on the 24th of December 1969 at that last offensive at Mpo Junction.
Yes.
Afompo. So 24th December, every Christmas I mourn for my brother. So I'm not into. So when this woman came, say she didn't even believe in herself. She wasn't even believing herself. Sorry. That Nigeria will be divided into 4 places, and you'll have Biafra. But Biafra will be within Nigeria, and oh wow, what type of nonsense?
Yeah, that is a mobbing style. Emeka Ejiri,
Exactly.
Biafra in Nigeria.
Exactly.
How possible?
Exactly, and also we know that in the Bible, a prophet could be, even prophets called by God could be bought over, like Balak and Balaam.
Exactly.
In Numbers chapter 22, going forward, where Balak begged Balaam
to come and curse
the
children of Israel, but God is so kind that God will put blessing in the mouth of him to bless, because the Bible already said that
blessing them.
Yes, because
How
it's in the
curse those whom God has blessed?
It is in the Bible, causeless cause shall not stand. That's what it says.
Exactly. So everything you said, but I just said, oh, why did our leader, make such a because I see it as a mistake, as an error.
Well,
not have.
Well, my sister, our leader is trying his best, and like I said,
Yes.
When there was a kind of misunderstanding between him and Uchemefo the other day, I tried to explain to people that there is so many attack on this man. And
yes, I know.
There is something our people used to say in Igbo adage, "Mari chọrọ ikwu ọzọ ọzọ abaya ọnụ." Ndị ị nwere ike chọrọ ikwu ihe mmadụ akọ gị ọgwụ a na-akpọ ikwu ọzọ aba gị ọnụ. So onye a nwere ike mee mistake gị chee ma o mere ya deliberately, but ọ wụ influence.
I wouldn't try to be in his position, no. If Igbo bụ n'isi, Igbo nwatakịrị a bụ n'isi dị too much.
Ọ karịrị ya, my dear.
Yes, I also, I don't know if I in the, in case no allow the woman. I want Igbo Erika and don't want a Kelly Kobu. If he's a small boy.
Yes.
No, not in Nuzon Pali, understand me.
Yes.
He's a child. So Igbo and the we know that each in the Banya Jokono Sele.
For where?
Each in the Baya Drofele.
Ghana Bible, who he Moses and the American. All the same thing, all the same spirit.
He called them a stiff-necked people.
Stiff-necked people. Yes. Ndi Olunkwe.
He said, God, why did you give me this assignment? To lead these people. So it's not easy. I know that. I know, and even when the so-called misunderstanding between him and his deputy happened, people were harping on about it. I said, look, these things are normal.
It's normal thing, yes.
I have twin children. They quarrel, they make up. That's life.
Of course.
It doesn't matter. We are not clones. We are not robots.
No.
We are not robots. Sorry, we are not robots.
Yes.
People quarrel and make up. And when people say, oh, this other people are doing this, this other group, I said, look, before Zimbabwe became Zimbabwe, Robert Mugabe had opponents like Muzerewa,
yes,
and Sitole,
yes,
and Joshua Nkomo.
Yes.
Even within ANC before
Mandela
got the liberation for them. That chief of Zulu, Buthelezi, was busy betraying his own people. These things are normal.
It's normal.
God knows who he has chosen.
Yes.
God knows who he has chosen. So who God has chosen, he has chosen. And I believe that Nnamdi Kanu has been chosen.
Thank you very much.
So whatever any other person is doing. When I watched Emeka Ejiri and our brother Simon Ekpa, I just said, where did this man come to make a first class fool of himself? why carrying a document, map? I say, are you carrying a map? Are you a geography teacher? What's wrong with you? Honestly, and he says he's a pastor.
No,
if
if
you
you
allow that small boy, Simon, to just demolish him before the whole world.
If you want to carry map, if you are going to be telling us what is in the map, not carrying that map. Okay, in the map you are carrying, they are killing your people. You are not pinpointing it.
Exactly.
You are still carrying the map.
Challenged about security. He said it's not his duty to talk about security. Yet he wants to lead me.
He wants to lead us. So people will die finish. No, Flan
are being raped and killed.
No, our population will finish before he gets the map recognized by Nigeria.
Exactly, before he finishes his geography.
My dear, thank you very much. I appreciate your call, and my thanks to your 95-year-old mother. God bless her. She has longevity, and God will continue to increase her in years. In Jesus' name.
She is so strong. She still cooks for herself.
Oh, that's wonderful. 95
she
years old.
Doesn't wear glasses. A few years ago, she had eye problems. Before we could say anything, the eyes repaired themselves.
Oh my goodness!
She's a wonderful lady.
I jealousy how I want God to keep me like that. I'm telling you. Thank you, my sister, and God bless you.
Okay, my dear.
Okay,
thank
now.
you so much.
All right, thank you.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Please, I want to read this place in the Bible. 1 Kings chapter 13. I have gotten it. Don't call me now, please listen, because I want you to understand where I'm going and what I'm saying, that I'm not faking. And behold, there came a man of God out of Judah. 1 Kings chapter 13. That's what I'm reading. I'm going to read to the 18. And behold, there came a man of God out of Judah by the word of the Lord unto Bethel, and Jeroboam stood by the altar to burn incense, and he cried against the altar in the word of the Lord. It's the same Jeroboam that the woman mentioned now, and said, O altar, altar, thus says the Lord, behold, a child shall be born unto the house of David, Josiah by name, and upon thee shall be offered the priest of the high places that burn incense upon thee, and men's bones shall be burnt upon thee. It's a prophecy. He's speaking to an altar. And he gave sign the same day, saying, This is the sign which the Lord had spoken. Behold, the altar shall be rent, and the ashes that are upon it shall be poured out. And it came to pass, when King Jeroboam heard the saying of the man of God, which had cried against the altar in Bethel, that he put forth his hand from the altar, saying, Lay hold on him. And his hand, which he put forth against him, dried up. So they want to challenge the prophet of God, and the man of God spoke. And the prophecy that God wants to provide, somebody wants to stop it, just like a prophecy of Ohanaeze Indigbo. The false prophetess come to stop him, but the man of God make a declaration, that hand withered, that so shall it be upon that woman, so that he could not put it in again to him. The altar also was rent, and the ashes poured out from the altar, according to the signs which the man of God had given by the word of the Lord. And the king answered and said unto the man of God, Entreat now the face of the Lord thy God, and pray for me, that my hand may be restored. These are the people that want to stop the movement, the things of God. May be restored me again. And the man of God besought the Lord, and the king's hand was restored him again, and became as it was before. And the king said unto the man of God, Come home with me and refresh thyself. The king invited the man of God. This is the old prophet and new prophet we are approaching now. And I will give thee a reward. And the man of God said unto the king, If thou wilt give me half thy kingdom, the half of your kingdom, I will not go with thee, neither will I eat bread nor drink water in this place, for so was it charged me. This is how God told him, by the word of the Lord, saying, Eat no bread, nor drink water, nor turn again by the same way that thou comest. God warned him, don't eat bread, don't drink water, don't even go the same way you came from. Take another route to go home. So he went another way and returned not by the way that he came to Bethel. Now, there dwelleth an old prophet in Bethel, and his sons came and told him all the works that the man of God had done that day in Bethel, the word which he had spoken unto the king. Then they told also to their father, and their father said unto them, What way went he? For his sons had seen what way the man of God went, which came from Judah. Right? And he said unto his sons, Saddle me the ass. So they saddled him the ass, and he rode thereon, and went after the man of God, and found him sitting under an oak. And he said unto him, Art thou the man of God that comest from Judah? And he said, I am. Then he said unto him, Come home with me and eat bread. And he said, I may not return with thee, nor go with thee, neither will I eat bread, nor drink water with thee in this place. For it was said to me by the word of the Lord. He knew quite all right what God told him. Thou shalt eat no bread, nor drink water there, nor turn again to go by the way that thou comest. That means you should not go home to the same way you came from. He said unto him, listen very carefully, I am a prophet also as thou art. Munagewo prophet, deception. And an angel spoke unto me. Did you see deception? Remember, he did not know about this prophet. Remember, he is not aware that the prophet came. It is his two sons that witnessed the new prophet that came and what God have done in his hand. And they went home and told his father. The father being an agent of Lucifer, somebody that Spirit of God have gone away from, now say, which way did the man of God went? He said, this is the way he went. And they move. Saddle my asses for me and let me go after him. He met this man in a place where he is sitting down in an oak tree for shade. You know, son, Israel is very hot now. And he said, come home with me. And the man said, no, God told me this. I cannot eat, I cannot drink. I can't even go back the way that I came from. He said, no, God have visited me. Angel of God have told me. You see, that is why so many pastors, new pastors that came up with the good Spirit of God, those old past prophets that God have left will go into their church, give them wrong advice, destroy them. Before you know it, they will start looking for charms and arms, which they will use with a magic wand, like Pastor Devoyo that have been in the church for many years. Now enter Illuminati and coming to bring magic wand for us and telling us that Jesus, we cannot focus to Jesus, we should be focused. You see how deception. They are in every city, in every country. They are in villages. They are deceiving young ones. They pollute you. So when we are talking about respecting elders, if a foolish man, an evil man, when he died, his spirit become evil spirit. That is where it is. He said, and an angel spoke unto me by the word of the Lord. He put the word of the Lord, saying, bring him back with thee into thy house, that he may eat bread and drink water. But he lied. Look at, he said, but he lied unto him. So he went back with him and did eat bread in his house and drank water. And it came to pass as they sat at the table, that the word of the Lord, even instant where they are eating the food now, the same man who is not intelligent, who did not question, which I said that the man was foolish enough. He did not question, why did God not talk to me? He went and talked to another person. That's why I love logic. And I will continue to maintain logic. Some people say that if you do philosophy, you will leave the Bible, you will not believe in the Bible anymore. I told them now, it is a lie. If I know the truth, and I continue speaking about the truth, maintain my principle as somebody who wants to stand on the truth, the philosophy is going to make me more intelligent. Because these are men of thought in the ancient time when the Bible have not come out to us. So God used them to bring very intuitive word that is inspiring, that can change human life. It makes you wise, intelligent. The reason why we are failing in the church is we don't question the pastors. Pastor will be the account holder of the church. The wife will be secretary. The people in the church is not question. Say, how come this is an organization? Why is it only you and your wife is you are contributing tithe offering before you know it's pastor that is working with the bicycle before, driving bicycle, will go and buy a copter. You didn't question the pastor. Before you know, if you talk in the church, the pastor will tell you, go to hell. I started it with myself. I suffered for it. Forgotten that there is no achievement in the world that people achieve without cumulative effort. Husband and wife starting life. The man brought the woman inside the house. And the man neglect the woman effort of taking care of children when he's going to work, forgotten that woman is the work that the woman is doing in the house that is supposed to be paid. All this suffering of going to labor rooms and giving birth to a child, the man will forget it completely. I am the boss of the house. I am this and that. That's why they molest their woman. That's why they insult their woman. That's why they don't allow their woman to speak, because they think because I married and brought in the house, they've forgotten that the time that the woman used to wash your clothes and press it is money that you have to pay for the dry cleaner to do it for you. The woman is doing it. The food that is cooking, you're supposed to go to shop and buy it, but the woman is cooking it. After servicing you with the food, you use her body to service you. And you feel you are smart, you are intelligent. Tomorrow you drive away the woman. Oh, you come to my house. If I become the Prime Minister of Biafra, before God and man, if any man marry a woman, you want to divorce the woman or want to chase her, your property must be divided into two. The woman will take equal size. You can't usually somebody for life. You brought into the house. Every housework is doing it. The same thing like the work you went outside to do. I'm telling you what is going on here. Tomorrow you drive away the woman. Oh, I'm the boss of the house. I brought you. You came into my house empty-handed. I know. You came into. But all the effort, my human capital that I'm putting in the house, is the money. If you have been paying me, if we are recording how much you pay me as a salary, maybe I'll be a millionaire by now. Me and you will not be having problem of money. But I don't agree that the woman, wife and the husband will be putting money differently, because my house, we share everything. Me and my wife, right from since time Everything she do, I know. Everything I do, I know. We tell each other. We together. That is the only thing that can keep marriage. Respect. So let me continue with what I'm doing. It says here that the table where they were eating, the word of the Lord came unto the prophet that brought him back, and they cried unto the man of God that came from Judah, saying, Thus says the Lord, forasmuch as thou hast disobeyed the mouth of the Lord, and hast kept the commandment which the Lord thy God commanded thee, but comest back, and hast eaten bread and drunk water in the place of the which the Lord did say unto thee, Eat no bread, and drink no water. Thy care case shall not come unto the sepulchre of thy fathers. And it came to pass, after he had eaten bread, and after he had drunk, that he saddled for him the ass to wit, for the prophet whom he had brought back. And when he was gone, a lion met him by the way, and slew him, and his carcass was cast in the way. You see, I told you before, if you have read Bible very well, you might not have the chapter or verse exactly, but the phrase, it's just this phrase, the first prophet, old prophet that deceived a new prophet, he came up. First King chapter 13 from verse 18, I read till where did I stop now? I read till 24. The same prophet that said that the Lord told her to abandon Biafra and go for instruction. The same prophet is the one, after lying, the word of God now came. God did not want to speak to the new prophet again because of disobedience. God told the same person who told the liar, the same prophet that who told the lie said, you have disobeyed God because you did not keep the word of God. The same prophet, the same prophet immediately told him in the table where they are eating, say, no, 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 the Lord have told me now that you disobeyed him. The same prophet. This woman, if he succeed now, tomorrow he will come to the trail. They sent me and I went and I did it. The man is a foolish man. Mazen Nandekar is a stupid man. Forget him. I thought he said he's intelligent. He's exposing Asarok. He's exposing everybody. He did not expose me when I came. And that's why I'm doing this video, to expose that wickedness. Did you see what happened to the new prophet? Somebody told him the Lord said, and everything is a lie. So that's why we are in this platform. Every nonsense that will come across the way, I will destroy it completely, because this Biafra is, I am very much interested. So if you want to call, continue now, call. I give 2 people or 3 people chance to call so that we call it a day, right? We have taken much time, so this is BC Radio 1 News. Anytime you want to see a prophet or you dream, God showed you something in dream, and you tell somebody dream, and somebody tell you something negative or contradicting to your dream, you know that it's not from God. God did not say that in the video. We have to be very careful. We have to be very careful. All right? So that woman, the Jezebel woman that says she's a prophetess, you see what she's talking up and down, going up and down. My God, why can't you listen to my God? My God, can't you give it a trial? One, if God told you, you don't need to tell him to give it a trial. Pray that God will give him that revelation that he gave to you, so that this man of God, the new prophet, the old prophet is a witches and wizard that is in the society that already disobeyed God, and God abaha lokwam, God achụfụ ihe ha meziriwo ha na-achọzi prophet ọwụ na Chukwu ji arụ ọrụ ha kutuo ya. So that, because the reason why Satan is fighting me and you is what? Because of what? God drove him from heaven down to earth. Change his name. And God created man, make man in his own image, special, to take the position of the devil. Do you think the devil will be happy? Anything that is created of God, the devil is an enemy to the devil. Mostly human being. Forget about I. all the negative and positive vibration that are coming from herbs and from things that are surrounding us. Forget about those elemental forces. Let us talk about human being. The reason why human being is the arch enemy of the devil, it's not a human being that made it. The love of God that he bestowed on man make the devil to hate man. Simple. With the perfect. Think about when you are successful in a village, somebody just hates you for nothing. Just because you are blessed. Are you God that bless you? No. The person is fighting God, not you. So this is BC Radio 1 News. I'm stopping here right now. And if you have if there is any more caller, please give us a call. I want to give another 3-4 minutes and we call it a day. I am Evangelist B, bringing you the gospel of Biafra in conjunction with the gospel of our Lord Jesus Christ, digesting and dissecting things and putting things into proper perspective. I'm trying to make common sense, use common sense to judge what is real and what is not real. You may not like it, but if you watch me, if you understand me, my philosophy is to stand on the truth in the way of justice, against injustice, inequity, discrimination, marginalization. I love every human being. One thing I don't love is demons, Satan. But anything created by the image of God, whether you are a white man or a black man, or I love you. But if you do something that is wrong, I will use my logic, my senses to deliberate on the matter. Try to show you, because everything I'm trying to do, I demonstrate to prove beyond reasonable doubt that I'm right with what I'm saying. It is left for you to agree with me, or with ignorance, you try to argue what you know that is the truth. But there are so many people out there that knows that what I'm saying is truth. So therefore, we are coming to an end of this very broadcast today. And some of you have written something. Some of you who responded when I did not know that I'm live and say you are live. I thank you, every one of you that I said, may God Almighty bless every one of you. Those that have called, God bless you. Those that have typed and made your comment, may the invisible and immortal and invisible God bless you. Most importantly, I pray that God Almighty will bless our leader, Mazen Nandekano. Give him wisdom. Give him understanding and knowledge to be able to judge things, weigh things, put them in balance and find out whether it's balanced or not. And Mazu Chemefo, I still bring you greetings. Some people are talking ill of you, but I don't give a damn of what people are talking. Your faithfulness, holding on to this truth when our leader was in the prison, whether you can speak very well or whether you cannot speak, I don't give a shit. What I know is that faithfulness is a virtue. Virtue is very important in human life. Virtue means principle of godliness, principle of justice, holding it there without looking at the back or left and right, focusing. Very important. Our leader must know that, because he can go and bring PhD. Who can speak? An orator who can speak more than you or more than me. He will speak every other thing eloquently. But inside the brain is coconut water that is full there. It doesn't make any sense. We are going to be recycling, going cyclical without reaching to any destination. It's like a galaxy where the moon is going around the sun, or the sun is going around the moon. And that one even is that they are projecting and they are accomplishing the duty God assigned to them. But our own, if we don't work with the people who are honest, our own cycling, the moon own is better, because moon have a purpose that it was embedded to be cyclical, to give strength to this one. The sun gives strength to the moon to be able to be activated in the evening, in the night, to give light. But our own, if you give a foolish man that is eloquent to the position to take and hold. He will use his eloquency. Go to even change the name of the company. Before you know it, so you're warrior. May God bless you. Share this video right now to your friends and well wishers, brother. Copy it. I said when you click the share button, listen, click the share button. If you want to put it in the Instagram, or you want to put it in the Facebook, or you want to put it in anywhere you want to put it, Messenger, WhatsApp, whatever you want to put it, Telegram. When you click the option of share, it will bring more option. The button of share, it will bring more option. You will see the one that say copy the link. That is this way. So when you share it in Messenger, share it all to your friend, now share, finish. You go to, it's still in the clipboard of your phone. You go to WhatsApp. You open WhatsApp, start putting it. Go to Instagram, the same thing. The thing will be in your clipboard unless you stop the phone or restart the phone. It will wipe out. It is in the RAM of your phone, right? So that is the best way to share things. Any platform you want to share it. So look at that thing like a heart that is brown in color. It's called notification bell. Put it on so that whenever I have a new update, I will bring it to your doorstep and you will be forced to know. Subscribe to my YouTube, because when you subscribe, you're on the list. Whenever I schedule a program, they will send you a reminder. If you have time, you watch it. If you don't have time, later in the night or when you come back to your work and you are available, you can watch it. I want you to watch every video in the playlist as you get the time, so that you will be learning from the wisdom that God gave to me and use it to put together with your own and make a very good, meaningful result to your life. Remain blessed, and we see you in the next episode as we talk about Michael Clifford Urania. Yes, I saw a video they made on what they call channel they call Daughters of the Truth, and I watched the video. At a point I sympathize the guy, and it was like empathizing him that what he's saying is true. At a point before the end of the video, there is an error that I find out, and that error and the basis of their topic is what I'm going to talk about. Yes, I'm not coming to attack him, but I want to expose the falsehood that is in that video. Yes, thank you, and God bless you, and I will see you in the next episode.